Hello everyone, welcome back to another video from Winter Forest. Today I'm going to create a greenfield project from the front end, go to the back end. The back end technology mainly use Node, Express, MongoDB, Redis. All of the code will be written in TypeScript. The front end use React and Material UI. Also, will include like a React loader DOM. For the React side, we're going to have a 3 page. One, it is the sign in and sign up. Once you register in, then you can go to your profile directly. Or either you from log in, you go to the profile page, or you from the register go into here. Once you log into your profile, you could log out. So the log out actually don't have a UI, just make an API call to the back end. Then we redirect to the sign in page. This UI is built in Material UI, where we'll go through all of the detail with you. And all of the resource it is in here. One is called Node TypeScript API Starter. This the name is called API Starter, but already include the front and the back end. And this authentication I have broadcast before, so I will mix this into this project. So the authentication previous our broadcast don't have a UI. So the login page don't have a UI. You actually direct to the login page. By default, either logged you in, then send you to the forward URL. But the reason for this one, because previous I did a React authentication for internal projects. They will be used some application, so automatically logged in. The request coming in already have a token, so I don't need to have a login logout page again. And this the UI I have used, and I just in Material UI. If you go into this store preview, you could find this one pirate, and I found this quite a nice UI. I kind of like it, so I'm going to use it in my projects. And the project's topic I will start with the back end. Like I said, I'm going to use MongoDB, so the user log register, it will save into the MongoDB. And the Redis is used for the cache layer, it not for cache the user data, it cache the session. So once you logged in, are you going to remember it is logged in or not logged out? If you are logged in, allowed you logged out. If you logged in, you could go to portfolio page. And then we have the API. The API built in this, actually we are going to build it. The MongoDB and the cache Redis are going to just spin up an image in my local. And so you actually supposed to have a Docker installed in your local computer. And so this top tutorial won't be include how to install Docker and Docker Composer file, but you're supposed to already have this kind of knowledge. Of the code mainly is in Node, Express, and TypeScript. Then set up, then we add our loader too. So we're going to have a node founder page and also have a server handler. Before I start our tutorial, I'm going to just showcase it current stage. So I have this code in my local. So I'm going to have a projects. One is called the API, one is the client, and they have the data. This if you have a remote Redis, MongoDB, you could use the remote one. For demonstration case, I'm going to spin up this MongoDB in my local. So you have I grab the image and spin this up in this port. So when I start the application, before I start this suppose started. And if I go into CD, so I have the package file in here. You could just use, if you have a makeup in Linux system or MacBook, you could use makeup and Docker Composer app. You actually can do Docker Composer app. Just either Docker Composer app either will run this first, and but anyway, you need to have a Docker Composer tool already installed. So before I install, I make sure they have a folder called data. Why? Because if you see my Docker Composer file, I'm going to first you need this scripts in your database in my local. So in the scripts, I create a use and a password and the load first. So before I start my server action, you need to start this up. It says already in used, so already running. And if I start up again, I just kill it because I already running it. So I just in here. And when I run this app, it also run this one. So the server also going to running. So it run this first, also run npm dev. So now if you go into here, I have a few routines set it. So if you go to if you already install, I just show you the REST server. Here, I have this REST client installed, so I could just type test.rest, anything.rest. So you could make API call like a Postman. So I already have a lot of register, log in and log out already set up, and this already running in. So if I make a request, for example, this person has registered before. So if I make a request, you will say invalid email because this email have registered before. So if I change it to 4, and then I make a request. So this person will be registered and logged in. It will set the session. This session exists in the Redis, not in MongoDB, also not in memory. So it better performance in case you have a bigger amount of requests coming in. You could easily just make a bigger Redis. And once you logged in, you could log out here. You're going to log out. Now you could log in again. One, two, three, 5. So if I go into here, I could make a request and log in. Once I log in, I can log out again. Actually, and this is slightly unprofessional because this actually they request they use the sensation, suppose not the sensation. So now you could log out it unset, get rid of all of this session, and you will be logged out. I'm going to just split this video to a small video, so you actually can, and somebody don't like to see the first one, they could directly drag into the video they are actually really interested. So my next video is start build this one API. Once the API is done, I'm going to start the client side, build the UI side along with you guys. Thank you for watching. Please click like and subscription if you find that this is helpful. Thank you. Bye bye.